Bobcat Nation, Al Weston here once again for another Bobcat Coach's Corner. Got Steve Barsby with us. That must mean time to talk a little tennis. What do you say?
A little tennis coming up, conference tournament. Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah, a great couple of weeks here, and with some of that weather issues that we had early on, the back end of the schedule always gets loaded right up, and you pound through the tough portion of the schedule. You guys came out pretty good, really, on both sides, didn't you?
I think the girls, we had a rough spot there in February, some issues, but lately have been playing great. Have won a lot of matches that they needed to if we're going to get in the tournament, and the guys have just had a real solid season. It's been a little up and down as far as the level, but we've been able to get through most of the matches.
All right, we're all done with conference play. Got one more match today at the Centennial Center. Stay tuned to gcbobcats.com, today being Tuesday, so I don't know quite when this video will come out, but that will be the final match of the year there as the women take on Clark Atlanta. But the Peach Belt Conference season all completed here. I know there's a couple of schools that have some conference contests left. Do you have any sort of inclination on where you're going to end up seeding-wise for the tournament?
I think the guys are going to come in as the 4th seed since we lost to Lander this past weekend. The girls, I think we could be anywhere from 5 to 7. So I think, like you said, with the last couple results today and tomorrow, we'll find out then.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at each team individually since we haven't talked to you in a while. We'll start first with the women's side. You mentioned a tough start to the conference season, and actually to the start of the season period, but they really have rallied and made some pretty strong improvements and beaten some teams really at a higher rank than them.
Yeah, we struggled in February. We had some injuries. We had some issues off the court, personal issues that came out on a very good note. And the girls played well. After we got over that, and we had a conversation about 3 weeks ago about, if you want this run to continue of postseason play, these are the matches you have to win. We have to figure it out some way or the other, and they've stepped up. Every match we've had to win over the last 3 weeks, they've won. So that's been real good. A
couple of them pretty convincingly too. I mean, since you started to go to the first to 5, you pull them off the courts. You guys have really started to dominate things a little bit.
Yeah, the girls have come out on fire, and like I said, we told them they had to win them, and especially Kay Barksdale, our senior, has stepped up. And when we have our little talks before the match, she'll tell the girls, I am going to win. We need 2 other people to win, 3 other people to win, but I will win my match. And so it's been good. No, I've been very, very proud of them these last 2-3 weeks.
And doubles play has been pretty strong for you, really setting the table. As we've talked multiple times, you play those doubles matches first. That can really set a momentum for the rest of the match, can't it?
Yeah. Katie, playing number 1 as a freshman, has stepped up a lot. She's done really well. May and Ivana are like our go-to. Number 2, they've been rolling. When they lose, it's a shock. And that happened against Aiken this past weekend. They lost, which was, we didn't expect. And then, Katie and Kay step up at number 1. Michelle and Sarah step up at 3, and then they just get it done. So, but no, the doubles, they've been playing well. Sarah's come in halfway through the season and improved a lot. Her and Michelle started getting more wins lately, and obviously, the other 2 have been getting it done.
You mentioned Vienna Maravich there in that stretch. She's been playing first singles for you all year. A little bit undermanned as far as a straight-up talent level. She probably is better suited for a 2 slot, but she has really battled at that first slot for her all year.
She playing number 1 in our conference and with our schedule is a tough deal every day. And she's stepped up. She's won some. She's lost some. It's a struggle for her every day, especially when she sees people sort of farther down the line getting done pretty quick, and she's battling. But I've been very proud of the effort she's put in at number 1.
Yeah, no give up in the young junior for you. Going to get another year out of her as well, right? Okay, well, let's switch sides to the men's side. We've talked off camera multiple times. This is one of the better talented teams that probably about top 5 on the men's side for us at least, right?
Yeah, no, the guys are good. We're good. We're solid. We're deep. We lost to Lander this past Sunday. Went down 2-1 after doubles, singles, won 4 first sets. We're playing real well. For whatever reason, we just backed off. I don't know, whether it's lack of experience, because we do have a bunch of young guys in there and new college players, and Lander came back and got us. But they're very good. could easily make some noise in the conference tournament and the regionals coming up. So.
You mentioned a lot of newcomers there, and that could be a factor as to why some of the teams have slipped by you that you wouldn't expect to. What do we do about that heading into the postseason? How can we make sure that these guys are going to be, when it counts the most, I guess?
Well, it's tough because you like we always say, you dance with who you bring to the dance, and the guys who are playing, they understand. I think hopefully we learn from that. We talked about it after the match about backing off. They just got comfortable after they won the first sets, and we're like, oh, okay, I'm winning. Well, Lander battled back and won the every second set, won that, and we just couldn't get it done in the third. It was a little strange, but we talked about it, and they realized, I think, Johan Wastein's done a great job at stepping up and helping talk with the guys, about this is what it takes, because he's been there. So hopefully heading into the conference tournament this weekend that, we'll play a little better if that situation arises again.
Yeah, Johan, a former All-American last year, and he's played plenty of postseason tennis. If there's anybody that's going to be able to explain what it's going to need to get down this stretch, it's probably going to be him. Huh? Well, tell me a little bit about, it's a little bit opposite from the women's tennis squad in that the doubles, you've kind of shuffled lineups a couple of times, trying to find the magic combination there.
Yeah, me, Matt, and Carlos numerous times in the office have talked about putting everyone's name in a hat and just picking our doubles lineup out of there. But, no, I think Victor and Yannick are playing well together. Alex and Andy are coming around playing together. We're just trying to figure out who can handle number one with Johan, and Taylor Powell, a freshman, is up there right now, and he's doing okay. You can tell he's a little nervous in bigger matches, but I think he's battled and done everything we've asked of him. And it's a tough spot. There's very few times at number one doubles in our conference where you play someone who isn't an All-American of some sort. And but like I said, we'll head into the conference with that lineup, and hopefully we can peak at the right time.
Conversely, the singles play has been very strong for
yeah,
you.
Singles, we're getting it done. Singles, the guys have played really well. There's no match. We go down 2-1, up 2-1, whatever. We always feel confident we can get it done in singles.
And a match decider has come through the big fella there, Mattia Campus, more often than not.
The big fella, he's described as that. So not the biggest of stature, but he's got a lot of heart on the court and works real hard.
Absolutely. All right, well, stay tuned to GCBobcats.com. As soon as those brackets are released by the Peach Belt Conference, we'll let you know who we're going to be facing up there in Sumter, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
It'll be hosted by Francis Marion. We'll get you all the results, and stay tuned to the Twitter feed for GC Tennis as well. I believe it's at GC Tennis 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so stay tuned to that because that's going to get you up to date. Comes right from the horse's mouth here.
Live in the matches.
Exactly. So stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to GCBobcats.com as the Bobcats head through the postseason coming up here in the next couple of weeks. For Coach Barsby, Al Weston, for the Bobcat Coach's Corner.